Dear friends, today we are going to discuss about the I factor, the innovation factor in MP Srinivas, which is the most important component for not just myself, MP Srinivas, but every one of us. So, what is innovation? So, why are we required to get innovative? So, we discussed about so many inventions and discoveries, but what is innovation? So, innovation, to my expertise or to my knowledge or to my understanding, is using the invention and discovering the process of discovery basically. So using the invention and discovering to do the things in a novel way is called innovation. If I am wrong, please correct me, because innovation is always thinking differently. So great people we know very well. So we have seen so many people. So everyone could invent something only with innovative approach. Great people never do things that are different, but they does the things differently. We know very well. Their thought process is different. They think differently. If Newton wouldn't have thought why the apple is falling down, there is no Newton's law of nature. There is no Newton's law of gravity. So, which is the core of everything. So, the same is the case with Edison, any inventing the bulb or Graham Bell inventing a telephone. So, why all this? So, all these inventions are basically because of the innovative thinking. So, when the invention and innovative thinking comes together, then the discovery happens. So you are going to discover something different, something, a solution. So for me, thinking differently is all about innovation. So we are all in our social lives, in our corporate lives, in our professional lives. I am sure we think differently. We are forced to think differently to get the things done in time, or to get the things done in in a different way, or to ensure more results. I'll just give a small example. So while working for SRMAP, what I was supposed to do is ensure that I'll get more number of MOUs with various companies. So what I did is, the MNCs which are there in India, I try to approach the corporate offices of theirs globally. Like for example, Ericsson in Sweden, or F-Secure in Helsinki. So the reason is very simple. If I approach the companies in India, I may land up with maybe some 10 internships and 5 placements for my students. But if I think differently, I thought that I should reach the corporate offices. I could ensure almost 10 to 15 times more than what I could do in India. So the reason behind that is that. So in my business trip to EU, the first thing that I did is I went to F-Secure in Helsinki. The second thing that I did is I went to Ericsson in Sweden, in Stockholm, so that I get more number of internships and placements for the students. So this, I would say, is one of the innovative ways of doing the things. I did the same. There is no difference. I was approaching the HR. The only difference is that I was approaching the HR of F-Secure, Ericsson, and Grupo Antolin also in Burgos in Spain. So I went over there. The difference is like I was reaching out to the global heads of HR, which basically would be giving me a time to ensure that, giving me not only time but also bandwidth and a majority of reach to ensure that my students are getting internships and placements across the globe. As such, the number of students getting internships and placements will increase. So that is the case with many of my assignments, many of the jobs. So be innovative, and then you can discover something new and get better results. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we will discuss on another topic.